Welcome to Crashtropolis, where you can watch crashes happening on crazy roads from the front row. From road rage and momentary chaos to real and instructive crashes, every clip is real. Every second counts. When you watch this video, you will understand the value of life better. Fasten your seatbelts. Things are about to get crazy. A truck is driving through heavy traffic when suddenly a car cuts in front of it. However, things don't go as expected. The car gets stuck on the truck's front bumper and is dragged along for several meters. A driver who has just gotten his license is about to pull out of a parking space when he panics and hits the gas instead of the brake. And this happens, but luckily everyone is okay. In heavy traffic like this, when there is an accident in the middle of the road, it turns into a chain collision because there are so many vehicles. Hey buddy, I have to admit, you look really cool, but what you're doing is very dangerous. To be honest, I wouldn't do something like that just to show off to my friends. The vehicles collide right in the middle of the intersection. Fortunately, their speed is low, so the collision does not turn into a serious accident. Every maneuver you make in traffic affects not only your safety, but also the safety of everyone around you. This incident is a clear example of how crossing the road without checking the opposite lane can turn into a disaster in a matter of seconds. The presence of such a deep hole in the middle of the road is entirely due to the negligence of those responsible for maintaining the road. This was the result of the driver glancing at his phone for a moment. Boom. Accidents like this are usually caused by carelessness. The front of the driver's truck was wrecked. Now he has to go to the repair shop and pay a hefty sum to have it fixed. Another example of carelessness. After making sure there are no cars behind him, he should turn his car around. But the driver is so distracted that he doesn't even check. While the car is in reverse gear, the driver's foot remains on the accelerator, and the car rapidly moves backward. At that moment, a person standing behind the car manages to escape by taking a few steps. While the vehicles in front are moving forward in a controlled manner, a driver approaching rapidly from behind realizes the situation too late. When the braking distance is insufficient, the inevitable happens. This type of intersection accident often occurs as a result of violations of right-of-way rules or carelessness. These two cars entered a race, and the winner would receive a wonderful prize, but another car that appeared on the road at the last moment ruined everything. A vehicle traveling at normal speed on the main road is suddenly cut off by another vehicle exiting a side road without control. This type of accident is one of the most dangerous types of collisions, especially when a vehicle exits a side road onto the main road without control. While traveling on a straight road, the truck fails to notice that the vehicle in front of it is slowing down. Due to insufficient following distance and perhaps a lack of attention, the truck crashes into the slow-moving vehicle in front of it at high speed. The drivers of two cars refuse to give way to each other because they are arguing on the road, and one of the cars crashes into a pole on the side of the road. Arguments like this on the road never end well. One of the things we see in winter is that cars slide down hills because the roads are slippery, and they try to move forward in a line one after another. The tractor is signaling to turn left while traveling on the main road and begins to maneuver. At that moment, a car traveling at high speed from behind hits the front wheel of the turning tractor. The force of the impact causes the car to overturn. I can't believe they thought that little tractor could pull such a huge load. I think they should go get a bigger vehicle for this load. A person gets into a tiny vehicle, almost toy-sized, and begins to drive down the road with great seriousness. The vehicle resembles a child's toy car, with its tiny wheels and narrow body, almost disappearing among the other vehicles on the road. Everything is covered in white snow, and the road is practically invisible. A truck carrying a heavy load gets stuck on the snowy road while trying to move forward. The wheels spin, but the truck cannot move an inch. Despite the driver's efforts, the vehicle cannot move due to heavy snow and icy conditions. A driver who ignores the traffic light speeds through the intersection and collides with an oncoming car. Accidents like this often occur when traffic rules are not followed. While the driver is driving his truck on the road, the materials he is carrying in the back of the truck suddenly catch fire, and the truck driver acts smartly by immediately unloading the cargo onto an empty field. We can tell how skilled the driver is by looking at how he has parked the car. Even the people around him are very surprised. I don't understand why someone would put bumps in the road like this, but anyone who drives on this road must be getting annoyed. These types of accidents highlight the chain reaction of errors such as failure to maintain a safe following distance, careless driving, and driving at speeds inappropriate for the road conditions. Yagmurla Slamek Kagan Yolda Ilerlian Biyaz Barak, Hizini Yeterins Dujer Medigi Ikan Viraj de Contra Lunu Kabadior. Arak Sevralarak Kemaya Baslior Vatam Oskrada Arkadan Gelen Griarak, Dermaya Kalissa da Frun Mesafesi Yetersis Kalier. A vehicle slows down to make a turn and begins to turn left. At that moment, it collides with a vehicle approaching at high speed from the opposite direction. Thin iron bars that are not properly secured in the back of a vehicle suddenly fly out onto the road during the journey. As these bars scatter across the road at high speed, an oncoming vehicle reflexively swerves to avoid them, narrowly escaping an accident. The driver behind the vehicles stopped at the red light fails to notice both the red light and the waiting vehicles. Carelessness, or perhaps a momentary lapse of concentration, causes him to speed toward the intersection instead of slowing down. At that very moment, he crashes into a vehicle coming from the opposite direction. Thank you for watching Crashtropolis. Which clip did you like the most? Please write your comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos and like the video.